What do we think of when we ask what it means to be a successful student? We might use examples like Hermione to illustrate our points, but where do this narrative surrounding students come from? We often take the transmission view of communication when thinking of education and believe that students should be hardworking, focused, and follow instructions without question. Irving Goffman says that we perceive events based on primary frameworks, so our perception can vary and isn't fixed. For instance, a quiet student can be seen as obedient and respectful or uninterested and lazy from different perspectives. The frames and discursive formations we associate with different types of students is established from early on in education and is hard to change later. This matters because students in high school and college are suddenly expected to vocalize their own opinions and invest in education for more than just grades. This relates to what Richard Langham says in regards to clarity, brevity, and sincerity, which is that we aren't taught how to perform those things until much later on in our education when we've already adapted to a very different view of learning. These theories of frameworks and how they are formed through discourse, narratives, metaphors, and signs can be seen here, but also in many other instances, and it's valuable to consider the complexity of those norms and definitions we take for granted to be true.